Welcome to Art Explorers Go Wild for Cruinniú National Day of Free Creativity for Everyone. I'm Genevieve, and today we will explore nature close up and use what we find to inspire a painting. We're looking for tiny patterns and colours to paint a giant picture. You'll need a magnifying glass, a camera and a viewfinder to get exploring. When you look closely at nature, you'll find repeated lines and shapes that make patterns. Have a look at these paintings that I love by famous artists that were inspired by nature, like Gustav Klimt, Georgia O'Keeffe and William Morris. Sometimes we make a painting that tells a story and looks like real life. But a painting about shapes, colours and patterns is abstract art. I think that a painting like this is a gift to the imagination of the person looking at your painting. They can think for themselves about how the painting makes them feel and then decide what the painting is about. To start with, I'll show you how to make a viewfinder to use, like this one. Cut a rectangle of card 7 centimetres wide and 8 centimetres high. On the card, draw a rectangle 4 centimetres wide and 5 centimetres high. Then cut a small rectangle into the card to make a window or viewfinder, like this one. Let's go outside and find some patterns in nature using these. Use the magnifying glass to explore anything you can find in nature. A collection of leaves and flowers, pebbles, tree bark, or insects. Have a bit of fun exploring. You can take photos of things you find and print them out, or just use a viewfinder to make your composition. Choose interesting lines and shapes to fill the space, and choose materials that have dark and medium and light colours too. When you've found a collection of close-up patterns and shapes that you're happy with behind your viewfinder, then we can start drawing. Cut a large piece of cardboard 40 centimetres wide and 50 centimetres high. This is the same shape as your viewfinder, but a lot bigger. To get our board ready for painting, now we have to prime our surface. To do this, we cover the board with a mixture of PVA and emulsion paint, the stuff you use to paint your walls at home. And then we leave it to dry. Lightly draw lines 1 centimetre apart down the length and width of your drawing to make a grid across your picture. On the big board, use a pencil to draw lines across the width 10 centimetres apart. Then do the same with the length. Lightly draw the lines 10 centimetres apart. We're now ready to enlarge the small drawing into a big one. Draw one square at a time, copying the lines exactly as you see them, from one small square to the big one. As you draw each square, you'll see how the lines from each square join up, and eventually you will see how your small drawing has grown. Now we'll look at how to add some texture to our paintings. There are no rules to say you have to use a paintbrush. Let's use some of our collected natural materials to do some mark making. This is a great way to explore how to paint different textures. Choose 3 basic colours for your painting: a dark, a medium and a light. Spend some time with your palette, taking different amounts of each colour, and try and build up a bank of as many different shades as you can. Let's try and make a bank of colour to use on our painting. Sometimes I think the palette looks better than the painting. To begin our painting, we will decide which areas will be dark, which areas will be medium, and which areas we want to keep light. We'll begin by painting in those areas of the canvas using a very watery paint so we can still see through it. Then choose a different texture for each area of your painting. Now spend as long as you like. Sometimes a painting can be done really quickly and other times it can take a long time. But the most important thing is that you're happy and relaxed. Congratulations on becoming abstract artists. Maybe now you'll start to notice patterns in nature like the famous artist did. I hope you enjoyed growing your drawing and that you'll continue to mix textures and make colours like I do. Thanks for watching. See you next time.